let's take a second and breathe. Let's relax and put Black Ops 7 on the back burner. I mean, we've been talking about the state of Call of Duty. We've been focused on the launch or lack thereof launch with Black Ops 7. We've talked about SBMM. We've talked about persistent lobbies. We've talked about minimal SBMM. But now I want to shift eyes forward because I feel like it's the more important conversation. I mean, Modern Warfare 2019 drove old school COD players away. They did, myself included and a lot of you. I read every comment on every video, and I feel like I'm very in tune with a big portion of my Chaos community here. I mean, it just wasn't fun. And Infinity Ward knew that they didn't like it. They knew the community was not happy with it, yet they did it anyway. And today, we're going to focus in on Modern Warfare 4. And I'm going to explain to you guys why this is a horrible idea. We're going to talk about the franchise fatigue that is absolutely real and Infinity Ward's reputation and where it is now. And it's a really, really sad state, to be honest with you, from where we've came. And when I say where we've came, I'm talking almost 2 decades of Call of Duty coming from this mouth right here. Welcome to the channel, everybody. Jimmy, your Chaos. Drop a like, make sure you're subscribed, and hit me with those comments. You guys really seem to be enjoying these off-the-cuff commentary, Call of Duty state type videos that we're doing. So it's here. We'll, of course, keep our regular content as well. Franchise fatigue. Franchise fatigue. I mean, it's easy. Modern Warfare 1, 2, 3. Modern Warfare 1, 2, 3 new. And now Modern Warfare 4 new. Black Ops 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nuketown 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If you count World at War, that's 8. Modern Warfare 4, it's, I can't, I mean, I don't know how else to say it without just being mean. It's a dumb idea. It's the same sub-series over and over again. Modern Warfare 2019 and Modern Warfare 2 2022 are the worst received Call of Duty games of the post-Warzone era. Even Vanguard, and if you know me, you know my distaste for Vanguard, has a better reputation in the community. I mean, the only well-received Modern Warfare game of the last decade is Modern Warfare 3 2023. Guess who did that? That was Sledgehammer's work, not Infinity Ward. I know when you hear the word Modern Warfare, you immediately tie it to Infinity Ward. Good job, IW. No, that was Sledgehammer. And I ranked Sledgehammer at the top of the 3 not too long ago. We have really changed, haven't we? Infinity Ward often gets in hot water with how they talk to the community, or how they block critics on Twitter, or how they blatantly go against what the majority wants because a handful of executives at the top, well, they think they're right. Or they just don't care. They really don't. And I said at the beginning of the video, we were going to put Black Ops 7 on the back burner, but it kind of fits into this, so we kind of have to pull it back to the forefront for just a minute. It's struggling. The player counts are terrible. I don't want to hear the arguments about, oh, you've made videos talking about Steam charts. Well, you know what? Steam is part of it. I know it's not the biggest part. If one is struggling, the others are probably struggling. And now the numbers are starting to come in, and the player counts aren't good. Even if you're just going off comparison of Black Ops 6, they're not good. And the more I see it, maybe it's placebo effect, I don't know, I see more and more people that are convinced there is SBMM in the open matchmaking playlist. I can go on X right now, and I can get 20 to 2. We'll say 20 to 2 ratio. 20 people saying, wow, I had 2 good matches, and then it turned into COD Champs. Or, I know what old school SBMM feels like, and it feels like it's being turned up on us on a regular, and then you'll get the 2 people out of the 20. No, it's not. It's open. Everything's good. They're not turning it up at all. You're wrong. It's just easy to hate on Call of Duty and Black Ops 7. I mean, as of making this video, COD isn't even in the top 15 on Steam. Let that sink in. Not in the top 15 on Steam. I saw some ranking the other day where that, what is it, that new PUBG, but it's Ducks or something. I don't even know. The spoof game was above it. Anyway, it's getting, oh yeah, Escape from Duck Off. That is a duck-themed parody of Escape from Tarkov. And Bongo Cat. I don't even know what that game is. I'm sure it involves a cat and bongos, but I have no clue what it is. But we have come to a point where Call of Duty is behind those games. That was never talked about. That was never reality. That was impossible back in the golden age of COD, or even past the golden age of COD. So that's where Black Ops 7 is right now. Will it get better? Short-term answer, probably not. Long-term answer, maybe if they listen and they do what Call of Duty does and eventually down the road they fix things. There are people saying that the multiplayer is really good, and if they hadn't hit us with Black Ops 6 and then Black Ops 7, maybe people would be looking at it different. It's refined. A lot of people are enjoying that. The campaign, it's toast. Absolutely toast. Even to the point, you remember the reveal trailer for the campaign? That stuff wasn't even in the campaign. An agency put that together, and it wasn't even in the actual campaign. Those cutscenes with the robot opening the door and walking Mason through, those weren't even in the campaign. How far off, how lost are we here? Think about all these things. So then we turn towards next year. Modern Warfare 4. Why would I ever think for a second they're not going to bring all the dumb things back that Black Ops 7 was supposed to fix? I mean, why would I think that? They're going to bring back all those things that Modern Warfare 3 2023 and Black Ops 7 were trying to fix. And I'm starting to really think that Modern Infinity Ward might actually be the big issue here for Modern Con at this point. I am truly at a loss to what they're doing or why they're actually doing it. I know shareholders determine everything and it's all about the mighty dollar, and I get that, but somewhere we got lost in translation of it's also about the community and the passionate franchise you've built and all the people that you've built off the backs for this, and I feel like they turn a blind eye for that. And then we have nostalgia. Heck, I'm rooted in nostalgia. This channel is rooted in Call of Duty nostalgia. Nostalgia bait doesn't work anymore. It doesn't. I mean, the new Modern Warfare doesn't have enough following to stand on its own. Black Ops 7 was sold on Black Ops 2 nostalgia. And in the beginning, we were like, yeah, let's go. Best Call of Duty of all time. We're going to have the sequel to that. All right, if it's going to be anything like Black Ops 2, we're good to go. Well, we failed to think that Black Ops 2 was like, what, 12, 13 years ago? I don't even know now, a long time ago. And you can't get those feelings back. Somebody said, I think it was Apollo on X, I read it earlier, and he really bummed me out for the day. I love him. But he was like, you can't get nostalgia back. You can't get the golden age back. That's what makes it the golden age. That's what makes it nostalgic, is thinking about that. We all long for it. We yearn for it. But you actually can't get that back or it wouldn't be nostalgically special. And I hate to hear that. That sucks. But he's not right. So if nostalgia doesn't work, then the franchise has to stand on its own 2 feet. Well, good luck with that. Modern Con franchise literally isn't capable of standing on its own 2 feet at all. They chase trends. They try to do what's whimsical or what makes sense. They lost their way a long time ago. They abandoned the old school fans for the sake of the modern COD formula, but the modern COD formula was targeted at the younger generation. The younger generation doesn't even like it that much. So now, Call of Duty, they don't have a core audience anymore. Are you and me the core audience? I mean, we talk and I make and you digest content about Call of Duty every day, but are we doing it because we're passionate? Are we doing it because we're in a good place? Are we doing it because we're excited about what's coming? No. And somebody could say, well, Jimmy, you're just riding the trend. I've been compared to Nero, Cinema, and Blame Truth more times than I can count in the last 2 weeks, just because I started making some off-the-cuff, old-school commentaries, giving my thoughts and opinions on Black Ops 7 and Call of Duty and Modern Warfare. And just, I mean, honestly, video games as a whole. Arc Raiders is great. It's awesome. It's booming. Battlefield 6, doing all the right things right now. And as soon as I started doing that, just because Black Ops 7 is in a negative mindset for me, and I'm being critical of it because I feel like I need to be transparent and real with my viewers, my community, people are like, oh yeah, you're Nero Cinema and Blame Truth now. You're just going to hate bait. You're just going to, it's cool to hate on Call of Duty, get those views, get those clicks, whatever. You don't have anything else. You've ran out of stuff to do. Well, no, that's not true. We can literally go right back to our rankings. We could go back to our top 20s. We could go back to our every COD series. We could do all kinds of things that we've been doing for years. And I don't have a problem with that. It's non-stressful. But I did want to open my mouth. I did want to become a voice in the community. You guys seem to enjoy it too. So here we are. So no, I'm not making these videos just to be critical and be negative. I would love to make videos on the other side of the spectrum. I would love to make videos saying, hey, we're getting a brand new sub-franchise next year, or we're getting Advanced Warfare 2 or something brand new, and be excited about it. But that's not the state, and that's not the reality, so that's not where I am living at the moment. So, stand on its own 2 feet. Yeah, what do we do there? Well, I'll tell you what they do there. I have the solution here. I have the answer, and I know it's not going to happen because you can't have a money faucet out your back window that just pours money out 24/7 and turn it off. It doesn't work that way, especially when shareholders dictate what you have going on. But here's the answer. Take 2026 off. Cancel Modern Warfare 4. Even though it's not officially announced, we know it's coming. Cancel it officially. Come back in 2027 with a strong game that is either a unique subseries, something brand new, or heck, do a remake or remaster of COD Mobile. Do that. Bring COD Mobile to console. COD Mobile is the COD Online of the modern generation. It's the greatest hits of everything. It does great. It just steams right along. So why not get it to where we can play it on console? That would go over big. I would rather have a unique subseries. Something brand new. Not Ghost, not Advanced Warfare, not Modern Warfare, not Black Ops. Something brand new that we can sink into, grow to like the new characters, the story, the universe, and get attached to. And then if you just don't want to do that and you don't want to do the remaster or port over COD Mobile or whatever. No, wait, not a remaster of COD Mobile. Just port over COD Mobile. What I meant by remaster remake is go ahead and remaster Black Ops 2. Like, yeah, I mean, forget the nostalgia bait of Black Ops 7 and 6. Just give us Black Ops 2 back in a remastered format and people will probably be okay for a little while. But if you don't want to do any of those things, give us Advanced Warfare 2. Give it to us. Give us the customization we had. Give us all the cool stuff we had. Of course, not supply drops, but that story was great. Let's roll with it. Let's do it. And if you want to just go off the deep end and you just cannot create a new unique sub-series, give us Ghost 2. Heck, it's been a long time. The story was pretty good. The cliffhanger was out there. Let's roll with that. That was actually supposed to be Modern Warfare 4, the first Modern Warfare 4. So yeah, actually, I call Call of Duty Ghost a Modern Warfare game. So yeah, no, I don't want that one. I want Advanced Warfare 2, a remaster of Black Ops 2, or a COD Mobile port, and I want a year off. What am I going to do for content, you say? Well, we'll figure it out. We'll stick with what we do. But could the franchise get in a better place? Could they right all these wrongs, turn this around? Yeah, they could. Will they? Probably not. I mean, COD Mobile, it's been pretty successful through all of this. It just keeps banking off of old ideas. Shocker, I know. Old COD just had better game design. It did. It had better game design than modern Call of Duty. There's no way around it. You can argue with me in the comments if you want, but I've been around for all of it, and it doesn't. COD Mobile works because it literally just copy-pasted the design of the 360 era of Call of Duty. COD Mobile players, they don't have nostalgia for old COD, but COD Mobile is still a better game because 360 era COD was literally, it was just designed better than modern Call of Duty. So the sooner Activision realizes it, or they already have realized it, the sooner they actually humble themselves, eat some humble pie, and say, you know what? This isn't working. We can do better. But until that happens, guess what's going to happen? I'm going to predict it for you. We're going to get Modern Warfare 4. They're going to come up with some cool marketing angles that we didn't think about and cool wording and everything that shoots through and makes you get excited. Come on, it's Modern Warfare 4. We've never had Modern Warfare 4. We've had 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This is Modern Warfare 4. It's going to be different. It's going to be great. And then what we're probably going to get is the messed up stuff we got in the past. The SBMM, we're going to get the doors. We're going to get all of that stuff that we really, really have grown to not like about Modern Warfare 2019 and Modern Warfare 2. Do you remember some of the maps in Modern Warfare 2019? Do I even need to go down that list or that rant of some of the stuff they put out as offerings for us? It was bad. It was really bad, which really makes it sad because the Modern Warfare 2019 campaign is probably going to be the best Call of Duty campaign ever, even 10 years from now, when technology's so far ahead. I don't know if you're going to get better than that campaign. It looked amazing. It did. It's like the crisis of or Call of Duty, I guess. Anyway, I'm getting off on a tangent here. The point is, we're in a bad spot, friends, and we're going to stay there until either Activision says, you know what, enough is enough. We have competitors here. Battlefield 6, they're doing the right stuff this time. They're putting pressure. Arc Raiders, it's not even in the same type genre. I mean, it's an extraction game, but it is crushing. Absolutely crushing. And then you have all your single-player games. Guess what? Single-player games are back. Well, they never went anywhere, but they take up a lot of people's gaming time. So this pie that Call of Duty's always had the huge chunk of, the big piece of, just by default, it's shrinking. It's really, really starting to shrink. They're going to have to do something about it. So let me know what you guys think. I think we take 2026 off. I think we cancel Modern Warfare 4, and then we hit the reset button. I mean, actually hit the reset button. Give me your thoughts. See you guys soon.